Life is really crazy because hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. Today's video is not one that I really planned on making as right now, but it's something that I feel on my heart, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speak. And I do hope it does connect with you guys. I hope if you do like the video that you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I've been gone for about a month and a half. If you do not know, I had to go home for some grievances. I had some loss in my family, so I've been kind of dealing with that and just a whole bunch of other things, as far as trying to get my name changed in court to legally be Loren, and just a lot of my documentation in general, just a lot of life things I'm trying to get together, business-wise, friend-wise. Girl, it's a lot. Without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and hop right on into it. Now, today's video is something that I'm feeling during Pride Month. It'll probably be the best time to do this video, but it probably will speak for the LGBT, more towards the transgender side of what I'm about to speak on. Now, the thing that I'm about to speak on is I do not like it when women who barely even act like a typical woman themselves tries to tell me how to be a woman. I don't need help on how to be a woman. It's great that I look more womanly than some genetically made females, and those be the ones that look so hard and tough in the face, that always have an issue with me or something that I'm doing. I support everybody in what your life path is, and I would hope that if you don't like somebody or if you don't care for somebody, why is it so hard for you to just leave it alone? Like, you don't have to sit around and talk about people all day to feel validated with your opinion. You don't have to fish for people to agree with your opinion. If that's your opinion, whatever. But don't try to force it as if your opinion is the only one that can sit. Now, when I'm talking about there seems to be women who try to tell me how to be one, there were some people who were saying, oh, I should change my name so that I can see you as a female. No, either way, if I were to have kept my name Keon versus changing it to Loren now, that the respect should have been there. And it shouldn't have mattered if I changed my name. You should just be able to get with the program and say my name properly. My name is Loren. You should have been able to just switch it and do it. Switch it and do it. Switch it and do it. Now, for some people, they're really close to me, and so they got used to a certain name. Whatever. As long as you know my name and you're working towards calling me that name, not just blatantly disrespecting me, that's a totally different thing. But for some people, they use that as a way to like fuel anything towards me or try to be slick with me or try to be funny with me. My name is Loren, period. And I'm a woman, period. I don't want to hear any mess behind it. If you're my friend and somebody comes and asks you, oh, is she transitioning? Is that a girl or a boy? It's a girl. She's a woman. She pays her bills. She writes her own checks and she pays her taxes. And that's it. That's all they need to know. The extra behind it don't need to come. Like I said, there's a lot of life things I'm dealing with right now. A lot of changes I didn't expect to have to deal with all at one time, but it kind of is all happening right now. I am, I think, about 4.5 months on hormones, so my body is still doing everything that's trying to do. There's just a lot of changes that we're going through over here. I do want to say happy Pride Month to everybody who is part of the LGBT. And even if you're not a part of the LGBT, this is not just a month for us to show our pride. You should be able to show your support. You should be able to show that you're an ally to the LGBT. If you really are an ally, I do sway you to want to donate to foundations to help homeless LGBT out here, just to help people in general. It doesn't have to be LGBT. Help the homeless. Just donate to good causes. Do what's right. And it seems like it's hard for people to do something right without feeling like they have to get the glorification behind it. I can donate, but I don't have to go on social media to broadcast, hey, I donated. That should just be something that you do. You should not just do something good to look good, if that makes sense. I do my makeup to look good, to feel good. It's fun to look good for myself. But do I need makeup to validate how I feel about myself internally, and when I take it off, how I feel about myself when I look? No, I feel really great about myself. You should feel great in everything that you do. If you do not feel great in everything that you do, then you should not be doing it. Point blank. Frankly, that I'm just gonna say it that freaking out there. If you are not happy with the way that your life is going, then change it. There's certain things that you have control over. That job that doesn't respect you, or you feel as though just keeps playing with you, you can leave that job and go for a different opportunity. Something I heard while I was on my little hiatus, as if you would call it, was sometimes you keep getting passed up for opportunity after opportunity because you may be too good for that job. You're too good for that company. And you keep getting rejected because it's telling you to go after something new. So while you're sitting there watching all these people promote and you're just sitting there stagnant, there's major opportunities out here. I don't know why people feel as though when they're at one job, they're stuck at that one job. I don't care what anybody has to say. You can change your situation. I don't care whether you have a criminal background, any type of negativity that will stop you from moving forward is something that you can get past. There are some people I know who have spent years in jail, came home to their kids, and now are the happiest people in the world. Yes, you missed that time with your kids, but maybe there was a lesson there for you to learn to come and be a better mother for your kids. To make you feel like there's something worth doing better, not just for yourself, but for them. To give them a good life, give yourself a good life, set you up for success. There are going to be people who play on your time, who may not like you for whatever reason, will make up things about you, whatever. It comes with the material. It's life. You cannot control what people say about you, but oh girl, I don't want to get messy, but if there are certain people who are trying to prick your energy and you're not doing anything to them, that should say more about you. When I was on this little break from not just internet work, but and you're gone for a long period of time and everybody's asking about you, wondering where you're at, when you're coming back, why you wouldn't be coming back, when people are checking on you, that should feel good. Like, people are looking out for you and people really, really care about who you are as a person, what you do. They understood what you were, and they just respected it and they just loved you as that. When people show you who they are, believe it, like, wholeheartedly. If you have a weird feeling about a friend, if you have a weird feeling about a coworker, they probably do feel that. You probably just sense that, and it's probably something there that you don't know about. There might be some undercover pressure, but that's personal. Sorry, when I'm at work, it's personal. Now, if it's really a personal friend and you guys have a issue, you guys should be able to talk about it. If you can't talk about it, then you guys must have not been as good a friend as what you thought you were. And that's just what it is. Sorry. I wish I had me a big ass cup of tea because having to hear certain comments and having to deal with certain things, I'm going through a transition in my life. I didn't realize that my transition from being a male to female actually came with a whole life transition. It showed me who should be around me, what energies to have, what energies not to have, what type of business to do, what everything. Now, I've been dealing with a lot of things privately, but there was something brought to social media because I kind of brought it there because I had to defend myself. But um, for example, when I'm talking about protecting your energy, I'm sitting there grieving. I'm trying to get myself back together to come back to work. And there were some people who were trying to contractually make me do things and sign on to things to make them money, to benefit them, and try to use my time of bereavement as a way to escalate themselves, make them some money, but like just work the hell out of me. I'm not doing that. Sadly, there's certain business partners I just won't be working with anymore. Um, Yikes. There was I don't remember if you guys remember certain wigs, but they were under that company and the hair was nice. People aren't, and that's just what it is. They showed me who they were and I believed it. It's just as simple as that. But you need to have respect for yourself. Carry yourself with grace. Carry yourself like the bad bitch that you are, because you are a bad bitch. Any opportunity has another opportunity. You're not stuck. I don't care what your situation is, you're not stuck. I felt stuck for a long time. I felt like when I went on the time that I was away, that I was going to come back and not be nothing. I wasn't going to want to do anything. Honestly, it also took a long time to come back because I didn't know what type of content to make. I was not in the right headspace to get back in the game of doing anything work related remotely. Um, I'm I'm doing okay. I'm happier. I'm living. There's so many other people who could be doing so much worse than me in my position. My bills are paid. My family's fed. Like, I live life freely. I wish that people didn't have to. Nobody else's life should bother you that much. You have to keep tabs on what they do, who they are. Like, it's literally easy to block people out. Like, literally, it is. Professional is professional, personal is personal. If people are disrespecting you in personal situations, just look at the way that you can find a solution to that and move on that. Professional wise, I don't care. Anybody who doesn't like you is just not gonna like you. Sorry, there's nothing you can do. You don't need to beg for their approval, nothing like that. It's just what it's gonna be. But should that stop you? No. Do your thing, be the bad bitch that you are, and flourish. There are some people who literally will leave jobs because of other people. And I almost, like, there's been a couple jobs where I've almost did that myself. There's been a couple jobs where my friends have did that. And honestly, the way that I feel about it now, like, I wish that never were to have been the case, because I should feel confident enough to come to work, know that I'm doing the right thing, and I have to feel like somebody's trying to get me out, if that makes sense. But do your thing, love yourself, be yourself. Don't let people change you, and just share love and just love each other. Like, honestly, a lot of the reason why people aren't flourishing and why people are starting to fail is because they are mentally failing themselves. Mental health is a really big thing, and they're pushing their perception of the bad mental health onto others, and it just spreads and spreads and spreads. You don't have to tell trans women or transgender people in general how to be a woman or a man. You don't. Um, a lot of us know what we're doing, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. But that's not here nor there. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will most definitely check you guys out in the next one. I'm going to try to get active again and just post a lot more. And that on that. I love you guys. See you later.